So the updated bill with the amendments was finally posted this morning, and I paused to read. I just reread through it, and I did see that it says that you can only request this change at the beginning of the school year, which doesn't really make sense because kids come out at any time of the year. But it seems that they're going to limit it to one change per student and only at the beginning of the year. So this has to be something where it really does kind of flood the system so that administration realizes this is going to be an overwhelming feat to have to comply with. And if you're lost, I'm talking about in Indiana, they just passed a bill through the Education Committee. Still has to go through the House and the Senate, but likely will be passed, that says that specifically this only applies to kids requesting to go by a name or pronouns inconsistent with their birth sex. And in education, since it's like we're given federal documents, they do tell us the sex of our students. So there is like some kind of way to regulate this. However, it is blatantly attacking trans and non-binary people. However, I still think other ways that you can maliciously comply is gender-neutral names. I also want to clarify that I'm not telling parents you need to do this. I think some of my previous video was misconstrued intentionally, I really think, but regardless. Those were suggestions from someone who was a teacher for 5 years and had to deal with this already happening in the school that I worked at and advocating for students and their rights. So I am number one advocate of students. I'm not trying to tell you to control your child or force pronouns or names on them that they don't want. However, this requiring written approval from parents for a name or pronoun change applies to all kids K through 12. And I know that there will be a lot of teens, a lot of high schoolers who, once they learn about this, would be happy to come up with crazy names to go by for the school year to be in solidarity with the other students that are being oppressed by this. Obviously, like, it's up to your kid. I don't think you should push anything on your child that they're not comfortable with. But I just was offering suggestions of ways that this could be fought with compliance, but malicious compliance, instead of just defying the bill and putting teachers at risk for being fired.